Hello everyone, this is Oliver from Neo and today we are going to do a video about good versus great matcha. We just have here two matchas, so I will show them to you just to get a clear picture of this. So here we have an organic matcha which is coming from the region, the southern region of Japan, and it looks like this, the pack. And we actually have the matcha Washimine, which we got from the farmer Nakai. And this is actually a Okomidori matcha, and here we have a normal Yabukita matcha. The difference of these two matchas is definitely in quality, and often when you see a little bit of a darker, maybe also a little bit more of a yellowish matcha, this is a matcha which is often mixed. It's a blend of the first or the second harvest, especially when it's sold as a high quality matcha. This here is mostly a mix of a blend of the first and the second. You see that it is a little bit more browner and it is a little bit less shiny green just when you compare these two. So you really see the color difference of the two matchas. But what I want to do with you is now I will just mix these two matchas in a glass that you can really see the difference. So first matcha here, we're gonna just sift it a little bit that we kill the humidity formed grains, so there's really a fine powder finally in the glass. You can see the powder gets really fine even with this a little bit lower quality matcha powder, really fine. And here we are going to taste the other one. So you already see that the color is bright, shiny, very beautiful, and we just pass it through as well, through the sift. This is very important because the green tea often takes up humidity with the time. So when you sift it just through something you have at home, it can be for just a normal cooking thing. Very simple, it just has to pass through and then you really get fine powder. Here water of 75 degrees Celsius, this one here. So we're just gonna pour it in and we're gonna fill up just at the bottom first a little bit. Out here now, a normal whisk from the kitchen. I like these small whisks, they also will go very well with the matcha. They don't make the matcha that foamy, which makes it a little more creamy, but what you can see here that we actually get a pretty nice foam with this one here, even it is a little bit of a low quality matcha. It looks still pretty nice. And then we just fill up, we fill this one here up as well. And we do now the Washimine matcha, so this one here. And what I can smell is already a little bit more of a greenish flavor. 75 degrees is now the water, 75 degrees Celsius, which I believe is around 165 Fahrenheit. And we make it a little bit more foamy. Just harvest this M form, voila, it's done. So then you have it all together and you can really see the color difference of these two matchas. Here you have a light shiny green and here a little bit more of a darker green, so you can really see how beautiful this matcha or the difference of these matcha are. So let's put the camera back on me and now we're gonna just taste it. So first a little bit of the lower quality matcha. I immediately got here a more of an astringency, which is often coming from the fact that in the first harvest the matcha is often covered with a caboose, so the light is not going through to the plant, and then the plant develops a strong theanine and softens the astringency of the matcha. But here definitely we have quite a strong astringent note here with this matcha. So here definitely I believe that there's minimum like a quarter to maybe a third of second harvest of the year in this matcha. So it's a blend between the first and the second harvest, rendering this matcha a little bit more astringent. Price wise, it will definitely go down. It would match, in my opinion, with a latte, or you use it for baking. Very good. For drinking, it's not so pleasurable because it has this astringency with it. And now let's go to the Washimine. So this is really a first harvest matcha, and also here in the nose, it's a very green grass note. Here when I have a sip, there's also a green grass note, but it's much lower. It's a little bit like a kind of like brought down note, and it smells a little bit older. Here you really got a fresh green, grassy and sweet note. Here you have a grassy note, but a little bit like of an older, kind of older style note. Here, let's go into it. Let's go to the taste. And already on the tongue, there's a lot of creaminess. It's much softer, it's much sweeter. There's no astringency to it, so really remarkable here that you have a great matcha. When you want to have a great matcha, no astringency. Great is for me no astringency, and especially with the Okomidori, which is a blend of a Sarai cultivar together with the Yabukita. This has been a crossing of two different cultivars. And here you get the sweetness coming through, and this makes it really smooth, especially for a matcha. I like Okomidori very much, and here I guess it's really Yabukita, pure Yabukita, first, second harvest matcha. Astringency is really strong here. So this is the main difference. It's not that it is bad matcha, it's just it's a blend with a little bit of less of amino acid, a little bit less of sweetness brought to the amino acids, and the astringency takes more space. There's a little bit of a less nourishing parts for the body as well, but still this matcha is quite a good quality. If you like the astringency, definitely something for you. And if you were looking for a matcha which is actually of high quality, first harvest, and really looking for no astringency, you should always go for the first harvest.